Hey, partners. My name is the Exeshow. Welcome back to another big video. I don't know how big this video is going to be. Might be 10 minutes long, might be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know. But, you might not see this video until March. That's because I just got done filming the announcement video. This, what you're watching right now, is the beginning of Exeshow's movie marathon, February 2023. Every day this month I'm going to be watching a movie. And the movies you'll be seeing this month consist of... The movies I'll be watching this month are Bullet Train, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Missing Link, Minions: The Rise of Gru, American Reunion, Megan, Turning Red, Lego Movie 2, Paddington 2, How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 2, How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World, Girl Next Door, Nobody, Aladdin 2019, Howl's Moving Castle, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Strange World, Crude's a New Age, Clerks 2, Clerks 3, Jane and Silent Bob Reboot, American Pie Presents Girls Rules, MFKZ, or Mutafukas, or however you say it, Zoolander 2, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. In order. So, without further ado, let's go watch some movies, bitch! So, I just got done watching Bullet Train, the first movie of our movie marathon. And I'm going to do this going forward after every film while the credits are still rolling, just so the movie's fresh in my mind. I'm going to give a quick summary, and this is going to be the whole video. Good. It was a good film. There was a lot of, like, moments where it's like, whoa, so that's why that happened. If you know me, I can't give good reviews of movies. So that's why this video might suck when it comes to reviewing it. But this film was a lot more gorier than I thought. And there were laughs. I did laugh. There were some good laughs in there. It was a solid film. It was a good solid film. I'd say I'd give it 4 stars. And I'll try and not say much, but who cares? But I probably should. Should I say spoilers, or it's not really a... So there's this one character that we think dies, but a spoiler, he doesn't die, and that's like a what, he's still alive moment. So yeah, that's something. Trying to think of what else to say. That's pretty much all I got. I told you I can't review movies. So yeah, that's Bullet Train for you. So I just got done watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, movie number 2 on our movie marathon. What a film. This was certainly a movie of all time. I could say that. I liked it. Well, I liked it when I knew what was going on. See, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I don't know what the hell happened half of the time in this movie. Like, these last, 30-ish minutes, I have no idea what the hell was going on. I don't even know what was there a message? All I know is it ended good. It ended well. There were a few. You know how in Bullet Train there was you know how in Bullet Train it was Thomas? Well, in this movie it was Ratatouille. Ratatouille was a thing in this movie, which is kind of weird. What else can I just say out of context? Googly eyes, donuts, Jamie Lee Curtis, hot dog fingers, yeah. I can see why everyone loves this movie. I can see why it's literally nominated for Best Picture. And that's pretty much all you need to know. It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I liked it better than Bullet Train. I don't know. But this is my movie marathon, so I don't know. They're like the same level. So I just got done watching White Screen. Yeah, I just got done watching Missing Link. What did I think of it? It was, okay, so it's the first animated film on the movie marathon. It was stop motion. Of course, putting this alongside Everything Everywhere All at Once and Bullet Train. I mean, I did enjoy it. I know, shocking, but who played Link, or Susan, as he would like to be called? It was Zach Galifianakis, wasn't it? I like Zach's his like joke delivery. That was good. I found it funny. The things he said, and like the just the way he would talk. It was funny. It was a solid flick. There's really not much to say on this one. Trying to think of other stuff to say. It was a stop motion film. It's by Leica. They're just gold when it comes to this. And yeah, it's a good performance. That's good performances by all. Good stop motion. I mean, that's just a given at this point. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a solid kids flick. That's really all there is to say on that one. So I just finished the fourth film in our little movie marathon, Minions: Rise of Gru. And it was a movie. I could say that. Basically what it boils down to is I literally have nothing to say. I mean, with Missing Link, I had some stuff to say, but I have nothing to say for Minions. Not a thing. Not a word. It was completely average and decent. Yep. It was a movie. There was movie in this movie. And it was very fine. It was fine. So that's why I'm giving Minions 3 stars. So I just got done watching American Reunion. The first American Reunion. That's the movie I just watched. So I have now seen I have now seen all of the main movies. See, they're even playing photos from the first and second one, and maybe third. The first movie was good. The second one, now I might be the only person to ever say this out loud, but American Pie 2 is, I'm pretty sure, in like my top 15 favorite films of all time. It's a long story. And American Wedding was, I mean, it was fine. But this one was pretty good. I won't lie. It was, yeah, it was good. I know. I'm a sucker. It's, American Pie, he fucking glued his hand to his dick with the tape in his hand. Ah, such a classic. These are just classic films. And it's been, what, 11 years since this one came out? Because this one came out in 2012. And that scene, I fucking loved that scene right there. That's such a it was a number 2. That was also a number 2. Guys, number 2 was so good. I'm sorry. I don't even care. Oh, the first one's better. I don't care. It's my opinion. I can say whatever the fuck I want about it. So the second one was good. It was just more of the classics, just more of what made 1 and 2 good. Wedding was fine. I can't really remember anything about Wedding. All I remember is I didn't like it. So it was just an all-around good time. They really need to make a 5th one. That's what we need. We need a 5th movie. But the odds of that are very slim. So yeah, all around it was just more of what 1 and 2 did. It's just all around good movie. Sorry to say it. So I just got done watching Megan, which, oh man, it fucking sucks.
But wait, there's more.
It's like every horror film I've ever seen. And the FNAF movie is going to be just like it. Is there an after credits? No, there isn't. Is there? I don't know. I don't think there is. So, of course, they're making a sequel, which you know it's good if it's getting a sequel. Yeah, this movie was fucking trash. Ironic how I enjoyed fucking American Reunion and the goddamn Minions sequel than this piece of trash. Why did they give this a sequel? This movie sucked. What's your reason? I don't got one. It's like the fucking Nun. I'm kidding. I've never seen the Nun. But, what to say? Yep, it's over. I don't know. It just sucks. That's it. Megan sucks. So, I just finished Turning Red. And good solid film. I did not expect that hard of a third act. This movie in the third act, this movie went fucking hard. I'm not kidding. For a movie like this, you wouldn't expect a movie like this to go hard. Now would it? Now would you? Other than that, it was fine. It did not feel like a Pixar film. This did not no, I don't if I didn't see all the Disney and Pixar stuff on it, I would have never expected this to be a Pixar film. That being said, I don't know what other studio I could think of would make a film like this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. It was a fucking hard as balls film, especially in the third act. all that like cringe humor or whatever. I really don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say about that. I guess it about like the boy bands and like I'm 13, I'm an adult, and I don't know, all that. Oh man, hard film. This movie did not need to go as hard as it did. So I just got done watching the Lego Movie 2, the second part. What to say about this film? Very weird. It is a very weird movie. They take all these ideas and concepts and they just smush them together. It's kind of, but it's like, if you were to make a sequel to the Lego Movie, what would you do? And this is what they came up with. And it was fine. It was okay. Actually, I actually really liked it. I liked this film more than Turning Red, which is odd. Of course, it's nowhere near as good as the first one, okay? The first one is like up here. The second one was like right here. Like, it wasn't a terrible sequel. If I'm not looking at the camera most of the time, it's because I'm still watching the credits, so I don't like miss anything. Will Ferrell is in this movie, okay. I thought it was just some like cheap imitator that sounded like Will Ferrell. But yeah, the plot is like all over the place. So the Duplo characters from the end of the movie wanted to be friends, but the Legos, they were like, no, they're weird and they're outsiders, they're bad, but they're not bad. Overall, yeah, there it is, Lego Movie 2, the second part. Was the second part really necessary? There's no after credits, is there? Okay, no, there isn't. So, yeah, it was a weird film, but it was not this fucking music. Oh wait, you can't hear the music that's playing right now. But it's that freaking, this song's gonna get stuck inside your, this song's gonna get stuck inside your. Yeah, that song. Which is basically this version, this movie's Everything is Awesome. So, yeah. Not a terrible film, but not as good as the first, which is like every sequel ever made. So I just got done watching Paddington #1. Now that is cinema, ladies and gentlemen. You guys might not agree with this, but that was cinema. That is peak movie. And that's about all I could say for Paddington now, isn't it, bruv? So I just got done watching Paddington #2. It's not called that, it's called Paddington 2, but you get it. Is it? Alright, so the thing with Paddington 2 is, it was like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes for a little while, beating out Citizen Kane. So people memed on it and they were saying, Paddington 2 is better than Citizen Kane. Paddington 2 is the greatest film ever made. And I 100% I ruined it. And I 100% agree with that statement. I almost had completed the first. I 100% complete with that agreement. That's literally what I almost said. And I just said it, so who cares? Paddington 2 is goated. That very last thing that happens right before the credits, that very last, like, word or scene or whatever, I'm not afraid to admit it, I almost shed a tear. I can't believe it. Paddington 2 almost made me shed a tear. In other news, I saw Titanic in theaters today in 3D. Where are my glasses? Where did I put them? Oh, they're over there. You probably can't make it out, but they're over there. So, I saw 2 movies today. And today's not even the 10th. Because I started this so late. And unconfirmed, but I might see Titanic again tomorrow. Okay, I don't know about tomorrow, but Titanic's a long movie, guys. You don't know. You don't even know the half of it. Paddington 2 is so good, and Jump in the Line is in it. That song was also in Beetlejuice, and Beetlejuice was fucking awesome. If you have a song that it has Jump in the Line as your credits music, then it's fucking awesome. And it's goated. But yeah. This was cinema. So I just got done watching Lightyear? Wait a minute. Lightyear? I thought today was How to Train Your Dragon 1. Well, you see, there was a little issue because beforehand I had to plan out how I was going to watch all of these movies. I searched far and wide. I could not find a place to watch the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. So, or by search far and wide, I mean by like a few sites. Because I don't know that many free movie sites, unlike some people. And it's fucking buffering. The credits are buffering. Fucking amazing. So, because of this, there will be 2 new films in the next few minutes. So I already figured out what movies they are gonna be. So let's actually talk about fucking Lightyear. So, yeah, it was most certainly a movie. I could tell you that. Why? It's still buffering. What the hell's going on here? How the final... I found the final act of Turning Red more epic than this entire film. At first, there was a scene in there where I'm like, oh my god, they just did a Lego Movie 2. And if you've seen Lego Movie 2, you would know what I mean. But they did not do that. But yeah, this was a very okay film. It was very just fine. Like maybe 3 other films on this list so far. And that's about it. That's pretty much it. What the fuck's up with... This is getting serious now. Why is it buffering? Yeah, who even cares? So yeah, it was very fine. Very just okay. Animation was pretty cool. And yeah. I wonder what tomorrow's movie's gonna be. So I just got done watching not How to Train Your Dragon 2, but American Psycho. Yes, the Literally Me for real movie. The movie where basically every fucking scene was turned into a meme somehow. I could see why. If you've never seen American Psycho and you're saying, "Man, Patrick Bateman's literally me," you need to watch this movie, because I don't think you'd be saying that if you watched the movie and then said, "Damn, Are we near the end of the credits already? Damn, that's... So, what do I think about American Psycho? Well, good film. Good movie. Some of the fucking deaths were pretty... I mean, hell, we didn't even see any of them. Lots of blood was shed, I'll say that. I did laugh at the many meme scenes that were turned into, well, memes, but give me a break. It's like fucking 2 a.m. right now. It's getting later and later when I'm watching these films, so... Anyway, good film all around, and we'll see what tomorrow's film is. So I just got done watching the Impractical Jokers movie, or Impractical Jokers the movie, which is the final film that I had to change due to not being able to watch the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. You'd think a movie like Impractical Jokers the movie, how do you think that would go? Like, just an hour long, like an hour and a half long episode, or like something, nothing like the show, like a completely different, like, thing. Well, the movie, I gotta take my headphones off for this. This film was weird. It was Impractical Jokers, so I'll give it, it was good. But it was like, there was an actual story in this movie. Like, they're not just like, oh, here's 10 challenges in one sitting. No, there's like an actual story here. The story is something like, in the past, back when they were in high school, they did something bad, and now it's come back to haunt them. So, and they gotta do what they do best: perform hidden camera challenges to resolve their debt. Yeah, that's yeah. Basically, they ruined someone's concert, and they were sent 3 tickets, but you know there's 4 of them, so one of them can't go. I'll give you a good guess on who didn't go. But movie-wise, it was fine. Really weird though, and I can't really explain it. So yeah. I really have. I'm just not in it today for some reason. I can't talk. Like, I'm trying to like think of stuff to say and I just can't. It was half movie, half Joker episode. And yeah. So I just got done watching The Girl Next Door, which, to be fairly honest, was probably my most anticipated film on this list. What a movie. Holy shit, this movie was good, and then it was terrible, then it was slowly starting to get good again, and by the end of the film, it was good. Like, I liked it, but I didn't like it at the same time. Fucking, what a... And I discovered this film literally, like, earlier this year, because I was looking up films from years past. This movie came out in 2004. I was looking up 2004 movies, and this was a movie that popped up. And it looked interesting, so I read the plot of it, and I was like, you know, this movie does sound interesting. And when I was thinking of this movie marathon, I was like, you know, fuck it. Put it in here. Today's Valentine's Day. Why not? But, A lot of these movies in this movie marathon have boobs in them. I'm noticing. This one had it. American Psycho had it. American Reunion had it. And that's it. All 3 films out of what? Out of 14. Like, yeah, what a weird film. Because I don't know if I liked... By the end, I liked it. About 30 minutes in, I kind of didn't like it. Okay, by 35-ish minutes in, I did not like it. From, in like the next like 30 minutes, I was like... And by like the hour point, I was like expecting it to wrap up. No, there was still an hour left to go. Okay, not an hour, but like 40-ish minutes, but... This movie was just so weird. This film was weird. But yeah, it was fucking... It was something. Boy, let me tell you. It just goes to show, bruh. I need to get laid. Yeah. What a weird film. So I just finished Nobody. And before I say anything, I almost broke the rule today. I almost said fuck it. I was not gonna watch a movie today because I'm not gonna lie, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. You can kind of see it in my eyes. It's like 1 a.m. Yeah, but I started it yesterday, so it doesn't really matter. But this is a good movie. I could see this becoming like a series. Isn't there, like, didn't they say they're gonna do a second one? But basically, take Saul Goodman, put him in a John Wick movie. That's what Nobody is. So yeah, it was pretty epic. You gotta love how Saul Goodman and Doc Brown were fucking shooting Russian men in a warehouse. So yeah, it was a solid film. So, but yeah, my main concern was I almost broke the movie marathon today because I'm tired. Right after I'm done with this, I'm going to bed. And yeah, if you like John Wick, check Nobody out. It's the same shit except with Saul Goodman with a beard. So I just got done. What? Where's the credits? In fact, why is the monitor turned off? Yeah, because I literally almost so you know how yesterday I said I almost missed Nobody? What, the movie? Well, today I almost conceded this movie marathon. Like, we're like, what, halfway in now? I almost stopped today. Because today's film was Aladdin 2019. Yeah, I fell asleep, so I just watched it on my phone. That's why the computer's light turned off. So, what did I think of it? Well, it was fun. It's one of those Disney live-action remakes, so you know most people are gonna say it's garbage. Because we don't... Did we need a live-action Aladdin? Not really. I mean, of course, the animated one, the actual Aladdin movie is, superior in, like, every way. But... yes, I was a sucker, I know. I liked Friend Like Me. I liked, Prince Ali. I liked all the songs, yeah. The final act in this film was kind of garbage. Because, you know, in the animated one, it was like a whole out, like, final battle. Jasmine was in the hourglass. Genie was, like, on Jafar's side at the time. And, yeah. But you want to know what the third act in this movie was? It was a chase scene in the carpet. Iago the parrot was he like grew. He was like this like big bird or something, and he was chasing them. And then yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. Oh, yeah. I did like Will Smith's Genie. But of course we all know Robin Williams' Genie is the superior one in every way. But I did like it for what it was. It wasn't terrible, but the animated one's better. So I just got done watching Howl's Moving Castle. I really don't know what the hell I just watched. I really didn't even... I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I really didn't understand a thing in this film. The moving castle was I mean, the way it looked was pretty cool. This was my first Ghibli film ever. And, yeah, I mean, it was a cool film. I liked it. Something about heart. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I just watched. That could be applied to everything everywhere all at once as well. I'm gonna be just straight up honest. I have no idea what I just watched, but I liked it. It was cool. Yep. All right. What the fuck? What the hell is this? Oh, it's Kurt. Hold on. Alright, so I just got done with Amazing Spider-Man #1. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. At first, the website I used this for fucked this up for some reason. So for the first 20 or so minutes, I was actually watching the beginning of Spider-Man 2. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Not the first one. The second one. So, I don't know how the fuck that happened. So, it genuinely felt like this film was 30 minutes long. 30 minutes long. It felt like this movie was 3 hours long. Oh, God. It wasn't terrible. It was fine. Yeah. I mean, it's not as good as the Raimi trilogy, but those films were on a whole other level. But I don't know, the first 30 minutes and realizing that it was the second one instead of the first one, it just kind of ruined this for me. So it was fine. So I just got done with The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And, alright, here's another hot take from me. I thought this one was leagues better. What the fuck was that? They did the... Whoa, hold on. What the hell was that? They did that with the last one. They did this yesterday. Did I almost miss something or what? Oh. But anyway, so as I said yesterday, I was watching this one and I said like 20 or 15, 20 minutes I got in, then I realized it was the second one. I only know that because I knew the main villain was Electro. How about 40 minutes? I watched the first 40 minutes of this film yesterday, thinking it was the first one. Then I was like, oh crap. So I had to switch over to the actual first Amazing Spider-Man, and it was But this one, holy shit. Isn't this like considered the worst Spider-Man film? What is considered the worst Spider-Man film? I thought this one was fucking great. Okay. Although there was more like Peter trying to like have like good connections with everyone. Like Gwen and Harry, and he just wanted him and Gwen to work. And spoilers, yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, Gwen dies in this film, if you didn't know that. Like I said, spoilers. But I thought this one was like 10 times better than the first one, mainly because in yesterday's review I seemed all like just mad. I was mad because I was mad because of the whole situation. I accidentally watched the first 40 minutes of the second one yesterday, thinking it was the first one, and I'm like, I thought it was weird because they were skipping over the whole how Spider-Man becomes Spider-Man bit. And I'm like, well, that's pretty weird. You're just gonna go straight into Spider-Man. Like, oh, you know his backstory, so here you go. Until I realized my mistake. So, this camera's getting pretty damn shaky. But, yeah, I thought this film was better than the first one. I mean, that final fight with Electro, I thought was fucking awesome, okay? The use of it just looked... The one word that just comes to my mind is epic, okay? That's the only thing I could describe. It was just cool, and it was radical, and it was electric, and it was epic. And that's like me, I enjoyed it. So, this film is a certified classic, okay? And I don't know. I'm not a heavy critic, as you could tell from most of this movie marathon. Which, by the way, we're nearing the end of. We're over halfway. So, yeah, tomorrow's movie is Strange World. So, you know, the movie that you probably forgot existed. Yeah. But anyway, this film is a certified banger, and is really underrated. So I just got done watching Strange World, the latest and greatest from Walt Disney Animation Studios. What's Strange World you just most certainly thought of? Well, you know, it's Disney's newest film. You don't remember? Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't market this movie for some reason. I think Walt Disney hates like adventure themed movies, because look at Treasure Planet and Atlantis. I've only seen one of those, being Treasure Planet, and that one was good. I haven't seen Atlantis. That's still on my list. That might be in the next movie marathon. But here's a big shocker. I know, real big shocker coming up. I enjoyed this film. Maybe it was the visuals, I mean, I'm watching this. I mean, it was like, we're not talking 4K here, because if I watched this movie in 4K, it would probably look awesome. Like the visuals and the designers and the freaking, oh, there's a word for it. The the world. The world was very vibrant and colorful, and I bet they had a blast designing all of it. What the fuck was it? Huh. Anyway, Lone Digger, was that? Yeah, fucking Lone Digger. Funny word, but the freaking Lone Digger song. You might not know it, but that song was in this movie. It was during a scene where they were like cooking like dinner or something. It was in the beginning of the film. But this film was solid. I know every film on here has been solid except for like maybe one or two. Maybe I'm just a sucker for movies, but it was solid all around. And okay, now I'm starting to lose words. I remember there were probably like I probably laughed like 2 times. Comedy wise, nah, this ain't it. I mean, is it ever? I think one scene I can't even. I think, and that's the part I don't even remember the 2 times that I laughed. Was it for? I think one of the. I think they both involved the dog and like the little splat blue character. And why are you blue? But other than that, it's just like every other movie. It was fine. Visuals were great. Everything else was just solid. So I just got done with The Croods: A New Age. Solid sequel. I honestly think I liked this one better than the first one, actually. Then again, I think this was one of those movies that was in production hell. Because I remember way back in like around 2018, 2017, seeing all these like animated films coming out this year. The Croods 2 was on every one of them. And then in late 2020, we finally got it. And yeah, solid film. Kind of like what I said with Strange World. Visually, this movie looked pretty colorful. I don't know what it is with these movies looking colorful now, but it's good and it works. I do like. Now, I don't know if I'd like it. Did I already say did I already say I liked it better than the first one? I think that was the very first thing I said. But I think I did like this one better. And it took them like half a decade to make it, but it was worth it. It really was. So I just got done watching Clerks 2. And I saw the first Clerks like 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't really remember much, but what a weird film. At first, I thought this movie was gonna just straight up suck. But in the beginning, I was like, man, this movie sucks. But then it slowly got better and better, and by the end, it's fine. But there was a story. Something of a story. So, the plot of this film is the quick stop, the place from the first film. Yeah, it burned down. And what the? No, it's all like names and then like thanking them I guess. So this place, it was Quick Stop, right? Yeah, it burned down. So now they work at a fast food restaurant. And maybe the first, maybe like 15, 30 minutes, like nothing happens in this film. It's just Randall just talking and shitting with this one kid. I forgot his name. It starts with an E. And there was one scene in this film that was just batshit crazy. I'll say what was involved out of context. There was donkeys, there was cake, there was a smoke machine, and there was a sexy stud. You're probably intrigued by those words, and you should be. And let's see, there was a dance scene because the boss, like the manager of this restaurant, has a thing for Dante, but they don't want it. They don't acknowledge it. And then, big plot twist coming up. The manager is pregnant with Dante's child. And I guess she got mad because Dante told Randall. But then they made up. Oh, and Dante was gonna leave to go to Florida with his fiance. But then his fiance found out during that scene where I mentioned the 4 things. And she was like, "You whore, you can have them." Then she storms off, and that's the last we see of her. So Dante and Emma make up. Dante and Randall, they have this big fat ass argument in a prison cell, which goes on for longer than I think it should. I don't know. But then later on, both of them buy and restore the Quick Stop. Now they're the owners and everything. And Dante presumably has a wife, and everything's like okay. Jane Silent Bob are there too. Yeah, it was a solid film. It was. Shockingly. So I just got done watching Clerks 3, which, funny story about this one. This movie was filmed entirely in August of last year. Yeah, editor's note, I lied. It wasn't August last year, it was August of 2021. So yeah, just excuse that portion of the vid. Let's talk about this movie. Yeah, I actually liked it better than the second one. This one was basically just like this movie was like callback after reference after reference. And the fucking impractical jokers were in this movie. They all got one scene apiece, but like, why were they in this film? I guess just because they're there. I mean, I'm not saying no, but slight spoiler warning, but I won't say who it was. There's a character in this film that dies. Yeah, in Clerks 3, there is a character that dies. I did not see that coming at all. Which, seeing how this movie ended, we're not getting a Clerks 4. Nah, I don't think we need it. Then again, did we need a Clerks 3? I mean, now Clerks is a trilogy now, so that's something to say. Clerks 2 really felt like a... No, we're not talking about Clerks 2. We're talking about Clerks 3, which I found to be pretty damn good. Solid sequel. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, this film was solid. I liked all the callbacks and the reference. They weren't even callbacks. And basically, yeah, Randall has like a heart attack in this movie, and he's like, "Man, I want to make a movie about my life." So he makes this whole movie is about him making him, and ironically enough, him making the N universe movie is basically, I guess, the start of how Clerks 1 was made. Sort of, I think. Anyway, solid film and a decent way to end the trilogy. So I just finished Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, which takes place before the third one, so I should have watched the second one, then this one, and then the third one. So what do I think about this one? They knew exactly what they were doing when they were making this film, so bunch of shade towards Kevin Smith in this film, and they literally did that joke, that fourth wall joke, where they'll talk about like, man, imagine being this dumb to go watch a movie with this guy in it, and they'll be like looking at the camera. You know, that cheap fourth wall joke. That if I was 14, I would have laughed, but in this one I fucking bawled. So that shit, cause I know my comedy. I know what's funny and what's not. This movie is all right. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. It's just a solid film all around. Kevin Smith, if you like him or not, I could really I don't care. He knows what he's doing when he's making these films, and whether they're self-referential or not. They went to a Comic-Con, but it's called Chronic Con, and it's basically about them. So it's basically, if you've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, it's basically, this is like the same exact film, pretty much. I don't remember Strike Back that much. I haven't seen it in a while, so yeah, solid film. So I just got done watching American Pie Presents Girls Rules. Oh man, what to say about this piece of garbage? It sucked. Megan was better than this. Can you believe that? Like, yeah, there were some good, heartwarming moments. Oh, they got what they wanted. They got what the guys that they wanted. Now, this movie sucked from bottom to top. It sucked like 30 minutes in. Not 30 minutes. 30 seconds in, right after the Universal logo. Fucking kiss scene, because it's American. You gotta establish it's an American Pie movie first. Oh, and this is the credits. It's just a dance montage, because the movie, it's not prom, it's Morph. It's prom backwards. Morpheus, funny joke. You know what I've realized? After, this is what the a fourth movie with fucking sex in it. There was this, there was the American Reunion, there was Girl Next Door, and what else? Did any other movie I watch have sex in it? Hold on, let me think. No, that's about it. Yeah, this Reunion, Girl Next Door, and I think American Psycho had some. So yeah, 4 movies out of the 28 have had sex in it some way and somehow. But seriously though, yeah, this movie was dog shit, all around, and it's the worst movie on the list. No question about that. Oh, and by the way, Greg Heffley have a big dick. I should tell you. So I just got done watching MFKZ. What do you think I'm going to say first? You guessed it. What a weird film. You probably have never even heard of this movie. And yeah, this is, I guess it's an anime. I mean, there's a bunch of Japanese names on here, but this felt very anime-esque. Not esque. I'm just gonna assume it was, but this movie was all over the place. It's a fucking weird one. I'll say that. I liked the animation. I liked the music. Very dubsteppy. I feel like GTA was a very big inspiration when thinking of the DMC. It does not stand for that. It stands for Dark Meat City, which is the city that is in this movie. And some of the characters really didn't serve any purpose. Like there was this character named Willie. Why the fuck was he here? Why is he here? There was this female character, which of course they made to be like hot and thick and whatever. Why is she here? I don't think she really serves no purpose either. Can you believe Giancarlo Esposito was in this movie? He played a character. He played, of course, like a villain-esque character. Even though he really didn't do much. The story for this movie was weird as well. You have this guy you follow. His name is Angelino, and his buddy Vinz, Vinz, and they're on the run because Angelino is this like, he's like this dude, but the way he looks is, excuse me. He can like, if he like gets mad or something, his heart will like engulf in flames and he'll become like super like, I really don't know, he'll become like mad or like enraged, and he'll pull out like these like tentacle arms and he'll become this big ass monster. Not, okay, I shouldn't say that, but he'll just get these giant tentacle hands and he'll just go ham killing these people. And yeah, that's kind of what he looked like. He was this big black orb with like big eyes. And a bunch of other characters in this world are what he is. And then later on in this film, they shoot like a rocket up into the, I guess they shoot it up in the sky and it like explodes. And also, this is a comic. This is a comic? Anyway, they shoot the rocket in the sky. It starts to rain and then it turns to snow. But due to Angelino being this weird thing, when it snows, he like he gets super cold and like freezes up. And apparently a bunch of other, yeah, I already said that. A bunch of other people in this world are what Angelino is. So they also freeze up. Like the police is what he is. The president is also what he is for some reason. And yeah, that's just some of the plot. Also, there is a Persona 5 reference in this movie. Not, I mean, if you've played the game, you would probably know. Here, I'll fucking show you. Alright, so you can't see that at all because it's so fucking bright. So basically, he's seen this like girl for the first time, and he's like absolutely fawning over how like beautiful she looks. And since he's a pizza guy, he's not, yeah. There's the P5 reference. It's the car that Morgana turns into. Movie was fine. So I just got done with Zoolander 2. What a very diverse film. It was more. It was more Zoolander. I can most certainly not say that. Because this film was a very no film. I was being sarcastic. It was fine. Probably not as quotable and as memeable as the first one. There were like 2 memeable scenes that no one turned into memes. Back when Zoolander was a big meme, like a few months back. But yeah, I don't really. I mean, it's just fucking Zoolander. Like, it's just a funny comedy movie. And I don't know. The glitter bomb that exploded made the video look like shit. There's that. They killed Justin Bieber. And for my final movie of the movie marathon, I just finished Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Did we end on a bang? Goddamn right, we ended on a bang. This movie, better than Paddington 2. The second one, not the first one. This movie is better. This movie is fucking radical. Not only did it have all this music, this is all music, by the way. Not only did it have some slamming music, not only did it have video game references, amp up the ass. There was Zelda noises. There was Sonic noises. There was other games. But yeah, this movie was a fucking banger, okay? Other than that, oh, and the intro, it was 8-bit, an 8-bit Universal logo. Can you believe that? Oh yeah. If you haven't watched, I could see why this film has a big cult following. But yeah, I can see why this film has a. Why does this? What the fuck is this? No, don't play it. Don't. I can see why this film has a cult following. But that's what we call fanboys, ladies and gentlemen. And we all know fanboys suck. Because fan bases suck. That's why. So now, we're going to finish this video up. It seems you have made it to the end of my movie marathon. It's been a long month, guys. I'm not going to stress it. Because, as of filming this, which is the 28th of February, this video will not go up till March 1st. See that hat? That's my Sonic hat. Because I'm back at Sonic, baby. Whoa! So, I basically watched all these films and I put them in like a ranked list from worst movies to best movies. We're going to go in order, starting from the bottom, going up to the top. So, in order, so we're going to start at the bottom with American Pie Girls Rules, Megan, Minions, The Rise of Gru, Missing Link, The Girl Next Door, Lightyear, Zoolander 2, Everything Everywhere, Clerks 2, MFKZ, Howl's Moving Castle, American Psycho, The Amazing Spider-Man, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, Aladdin, Strange World, Impractical Jokers the Movie, Turning Red, here's the top 10, Bullet Train, Nobody, Clerks 3, Crude's a New Age, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Lego Movie 2, American Reunion, Paddington, Paddington 2, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. From like Missing Link. Okay, so Girls Rules, Megan, and Minions. I truly thought were like pretty bad. I mean, Minions and Girls Rules I thought was garbage. Minions was on the brink of being bad, but it was just meh. From Minions all the way to like Turning Red, everything in there I was just like, and you might, if you're a film critic out there, you're like, why is Everything Everywhere so low? It's not because it was bad, because I don't know, it just wasn't for me. And I only put it on here because I thought it looked interesting, and everyone was talking about how it was a great movie. I thought it was okay. I'm sorry I found MFKZ just slightly better. I'm sorry I thought Amazing Spider-Man 2 was nearing the top 5. It was in the top 5 for a while. I don't know. What else do I have to... No, I don't have to apologize for nothing, because this is my list. Okay? I might have a skewed view on films. So what? American Pie 2 might be in my favorite movies ever made. Okay, so... This video is already long enough. I want to talk just a little bit more about each film, but I'm not going to do that. So, this has been a project. I might revisit this because I have a lot more movies to watch that are on my watch list. And I'm going to put a link in the description to my Letterboxd account, which is a movie website, and you can view my ranked list. And you can read my individual reviews I left for each film. So, thank you all for watching this movie marathon, and cut.